welcome back to MaiMoments, the best channel for makeup and hair tutorial and also products review. Today I'm going to show you how to create those lovely beachy wave when walking down the street and everybody's going to have an eye on you. So let's get started and I will show you how to create this step by step. The first products that I'm going to use is this is a 10, and this is a great product to spray all over your hair because it's going to protect you from the damage that the heat going to cause for your hair. And so spray it evenly throughout your hair. Also very important to target your ends because you're going to have split end. So spray the heck out of it and use a brush to brush it through to evenly coat it, making sure that every string of hair is protected from the heat. To get started, we definitely need this wand right here. You can use a magic wand, which is very popular if you don't know how to use this clamp right here. But if you have one of this device, we can always turn it into a magic wand. So let's get started. So the next step is divide your hair into sections. And here we go. Leave out the sections. Is pretty good size that we are going to work with. And then the leftover, I'm just going to pull it up, secure it with a makeup brush. It does not have to be perfect, but here you go. So I'm going to divide my hair in half, like this. By the way, this is a cheek current iron and the size is 1.25 inch. And it's a perfect wave because it's really loose, not tight. And so that's why it's perfect for a beach wave. So I'm already put on my glove and this is going to help you not burn your hand. And then you're going to divide your hair into sections like this. As I mentioned before, you can definitely turn this into a magic wand. So what are you going to do is you're going to wrap your hair around and you don't have to clamp it whatsoever. And then just go ahead and wrap it around really tight. Be careful not to burn yourself. And then hold it for at least 10 to 15 seconds. By the way, I have it to the heat of 400. Here you go. You have a very beautiful loosey wave right here. If you want it to be more curl or to have a tightened curl, you can do it again. And then just make sure that you're going to hold it longer. So instead of like 10 to 15 seconds, hold it for 18 seconds and release. So if you use the option to actually do it the old-fashioned way, you can apply and twist it outside, out of your face. Don't go into. So that's why I'm going out this way. The reason why I would not prefer to do it this way is because toward the end, I like to be more curl instead of straightening it. And somehow for this one, I'm having a hard time to do that. And that's why I prefer not to do it that way. So I'm going to just go ahead and wrap my hair around like this. And then I'm going to release. Beautiful curl. There we go. And once again, I'm going to divide my hair in sections. And I'm telling you, this is really fast when you do this method. Especially the larger the wand, the faster you're going to finish your hair. So if you have a short hair, I would not recommend this size because it's not gonna go you nowhere. It's gonna loop you probably like 1 time or 2 times. That's not gonna create a good curl. So you need a smaller one. So what I usually do if I work on my left side, I'm just going to hold this, put it from the back, and then twisting it outward from my face. And then we're going to release. There we go. If your hair is tangled, make sure that you're gonna brush it through before you're going to curl it. Grab a good 1 inch of hair. Don't do it too much because it won't be effective curl as you wish it to be. And having this glove, it does help because it's going to protect you from, the heat and also getting burned. I like my beachy wave to be out like a Hollywood style, which means that the curl is facing outside, not facing inward. So what I'm doing here, just wrap around tightly just to make sure each curl is going to look perfect. And then during this time, I'm going to wait for at least 10 seconds to 15 seconds. Whenever I'm releasing it, I'm also very careful because I want to remain the shape instead of losing the shapes. Because when it's completely cooled down, it will remain that shape. So you kind of have to help it. So if you're the type of person that will love a tighter curl, so instead of waiting for 15 to 20 seconds, just go ahead and crank up the temperatures to at least like, you know, 400 or 410, and it will help you have a shorter time wait. The best way to actually work on your right side instead of switching glove is actually going all the way toward the end and then go ahead and wrap around toward the tip of it. And then face it downward like this. And then you're going to wait, once again, like a good 10 to 15 seconds, and then we are going to release. Because before I did have to switch like glove, which is so annoying to my left side and right side. So it's just a better convenience way. Go all the way toward the top and actually carefully wrap around toward the tip. And then face it downward to help it to form the shape. So if you don't have this type of glove, I definitely recommend to get one because it does help you to, you know, not burn yourself. And also, I remember when I was in high school, man, I used to straighten my hairs or curl my hair. I accidentally burned myself on the neck, and everybody think that I have a hickey right here, but it's actually burning really bad. And you try to cover it up because you don't want to scratch yourself. So it's even make it worse whenever you have to put bandage on it. Yeah, it's horrible. And so that's why, you know, invest in something like this, get you out of trouble. You guys, and it is so fast. I mean, you don't have to be a hairstylist in order to achieve this hair. It is so easy and effortlessly that you guys going to able to, you know, practice at least for a good 10 minutes, and bam, you're able to get it down really quick. So if you over here trying to get a curl hair but you don't know what to do, use this technique and you're gonna get it down, you guys. Look at this curl. So what I love about this current iron right here, you can definitely control the temperatures to your liking. And if you have a thinner hair, I recommend you to go ahead and start out like 320 and gradually going up. You don't want too much heat for your hair if it's can able to achieve the way that you want to look. And if you are over here trying to put too much heat in your hair, it definitely can cause damage. It can break your hair and also burn your hair. So please don't be those type of person that accidentally, you know, have your hair fall off because of the heat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray, but not too close. I want a good spacing. And then I like to crunch it up. It smells not the nicest, but it will do the job. Adding volumize. So what I like to do to add some volume is adding some hairspray under my hair. And I like to mess with it on the top to creating some volume and spray it at the back. What I like to do is also adding some hairspray, just a little bit, not too much, but I definitely want to hold my curl. I like my hair to be bouncy, that's why I don't really go ham with setting spray. I just barely like spray it toward the end because I want to keep a perfect curl like this. And then what I like to do is very like mess with it but not brush through. Don't use a brush and actually brush it through. I don't want to go for a classic look. I really want to go toward this curl right here. Another way to add some volume is flip your hair backward and then go ahead and mess with it on the root. Don't go and mess with the curl. I'm gonna flip my hair backward and there we go. It's gonna create some volume. So I like the volume here and I want my baby hair to stay on base. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold this a little bit up and then setting spray it. And I'm just going to wait for it to dry a little bit and then put it down. There we go. So I did not tease my hair at all because it's definitely going to cause some damage and breakage on toward my root, and that's why I prefer not to actually tease my hair. But if you want to get some more volumized, you can definitely do that. Another tip that I would like to share is that whenever you have your baby hair go flying out everywhere, just go ahead and use a mascara gel or any type of gel that you have, and use a spooler to actually brush it through to keep it on a bay, like that. So you guys, this is the completed look. I hope you enjoyed this video, and also comment below whether you are trying to attempt this hairstyle or this is going to be your first time. I definitely want to know because my first time trying it, oh my gosh, I burned myself. It does take practice in order to be better. Whether you are rocking this hairstyle down the beach or at home on your couch or even at grocery shopping, you're still able to look fabulous. And don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell for more notifications. And as always, love yourself, stay motivated. Peace out.